Welcome back, everybody. We are done with this Deluxe Reverb, this 1976 that we converted to AB763 circuit as well as we could. Final things that we had to go through on the last video, the voltages were just a little bit too high, even accommodating for modern wall voltage, and the tremolo was not tremming as much as it should. Ended up replacing the roach and the stock 5 microfarad at 25 volt capacitor in the trem circuit. Replace this with a 25 microfarad. It actually, if we look at the schematics between the two, it bounces back and forth between the two. That is, let's see, this guy, I believe, on the AB763, whereas on the newer style, it's a 5 at 50. Should be plenty fine there, though, as that 25-25. This is actually a 25-50, so 25 microfarad at 50 volts. What else did we do? Oh, yeah, so one of the things is, you can see on the newer version, this is the 1976 version stock of the circuit, it has a 5U4GB rectifier for the tube, whereas the AB763 has GZ34. So when I put this back together, I, rookie move, threw in the GZ34, just not thinking in the moment, and voltages were higher than they should be because our transformer windings, even though we're doing an AB763 circuit, our transformer is expecting a ratio that is given based on a secondary voltage that will be handled by a 5U4GB, which is a little bit lower voltage on the output. So that dropped things down. We were able to bias this. It's still a little bit hotter than it technically should be, but pretty on par with how these things work with modern wall voltage. We were seeing about 440 volts, 436 to 440, with 120 volts AC coming in off the wall. You can see that was at the plates, I should clarify. 415 is the stock version for back when these were made, when 110 was the more common. Yeah, you can see right here too, 415 volts. So we're a little bit high, but that being said, it sounds great. And everything will still be within spec as is. Also threw some new bear traps on here, to the tube retainers on the other side, with just some brand new ones to hold things in place a little bit better. Gets, especially on a combo amp like this, the tubes are going to rattle around, and you want to make sure that they have a nice retention. Otherwise, you can get some pops and things like that from intermittent connections at the tube sockets. So retensioning your tube sockets, but then also new bear traps if they've lost their spring tension. Let me see if I can grab one of the old ones here so you can see what I'm talking about. This guy is just totally bends to wherever you leave it. This is one of the old ones that was in there, so not enough strength left to hold onto things. Also had to replace the spade lugs for the or spade connectors for the speaker terminals. We can get this thing back into the cabinet, do some final testing, let it sit for a while, and we'll get a quick sound test. But I think this thing's ready to go. Sounds really good. The tremolo's tremming. Very, very quiet on the bench. But still have yet to plug it back into the enclosure with the stock speaker. Sorry, it's actually a Weber speaker. Plug it in with the speaker it came with. So let's get to that, see how it sounds, see how it holds up. All right, this guy's been sitting on for the last hour and a half or so, and not a single click or pop coming through it. I think we've got a nice and stable Deluxe Reverb here. Thanks for watching on this one. We'll be back with more Fender amps and others coming up soon. Hope you're having a good evening.